Hi there, Cara and Leah and Casey. I hope you've had a great day. Got your jammies on? Are you ready for bed? Or maybe it's a rainy day and you just feel like sitting around and listening to a story. That works. I like to do that too. This book is called Pete the Cat and the Wright Brothers. See Pete in an airplane? The Wright brothers invented the airplane in real life, the real Wright brothers. One windy day, Pete the cat flies his kite outside. Pete wishes he could fly too. Just then, something zooms over Pete's head. Whoosh! Whoa, Pete says, what was that? It's a flying machine. The machine swoops past Pete again and glides down to land on the ground. Two cool cats hop off and Pete waves. Hi, I'm Pete, says Pete. I'm Orv, says one cat. He's Will. We're the Wright brothers. There's Pete waving at Will and Orv with the plane behind them. We invent things, says Orv, like this flying machine. Do you want to try it? Will asks Pete. Yes, please, says Pete. He climbs into the aircraft. The wind begins to blow, the aircraft wobbles, and soon Pete glides up, up, up in the air. I'm flying, Pete shouts. Look at him go, way up, up, up. But the wind stops blowing and the aircraft glides back to the ground. That was super cool, Pete says, but why did it stop flying? Orv and Will show Pete the drawings for their invention. It works like your kite, says Orv. It uses wind to fly. Pete wants to fly again, but he needs more wind. Ah, says Pete, I know what to do. So they are looking at the drawings of how they invented it. I wonder what his idea is. Let's find out. Pete runs inside. He returns with a small fan. He plugs it in and turns it on. The fan begins to spin and blow, but the machine does not move. We need more wind, said Will. There's just one fan right there in front of the plane, but it's not enough to lift it. Pete finds a bigger fan. He plugs it in and turns it on. Now 2 fans are blowing, but the machine does not move. We need even more wind, Orv says. That's a big fan, and it's not helping the plane. Pete plugs in a whole bunch of fans. All the fans start to blow at once, but it's still not enough wind. Look at all those fans. Pete is sad, but Orv and Will are excited. Those fans just gave us an idea, they say. What if we make a machine that doesn't need wind to fly? Orv says. Orv, Will, and Pete draw up new plans. Ooh, they've got something new there. They've got a propeller. They add spinning parts that look like fans to the aircraft, but now they need a way to make the propellers spin. We can build an engine, says Pete. Together, they build an engine. See the 2 big propellers on the front of the plane? And now they're making an engine. They turn the engine on and it makes the propellers spin. The new machine starts to move, but will it fly? Time to test it out, said Orv. Look at those big propellers. And Pete's getting ready to fly that plane, I think. Orv and Will test the machine. It's a little shaky, but it flies. Yay, it worked, works, everyone shouts. Now it's Pete's turn to fly. Then Pete lands the plane in front of the school. Look at him flying from one page to the other. Lands right in front of the school. Everyone cheers and claps for Pete and the Wright brothers. We did it, the three of them shout. When friends work together, the sky's the limit. Look at them flying the plane. And that's that. There's a little blurb about the Wright brothers. Orville and Wilbur Wright were real brothers who lived long ago. Electricity wasn't even available everywhere yet. Their interest in flying machines started when they were kids. When they grew up, they began to learn about flying. They visited the library and read all about flying. They studied birds in flight. They learned from other inventors. Then they tried to make their own flying machines. One of their early machines was called the Wright glider. It needed wind to fly, like a kite. The Wright brothers tried new things to make the machine better. They added an engine and propellers to push the flying machine through the air. Then, on December 17th, 1903, in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, they tested their new machine, and it worked. They made the first gas-powered airplane. The flight was short. The plane flew just 120 feet, but on that day, the Wright brothers changed how people would travel forever. And I travel on planes all the time. I travel on a plane to come and visit you. It's true, I do. And I like planes, and I go to museums, and I've actually seen the Kitty Hawk, that plane. It's kind of cool. Oh well, you have a wonderful night, everybody. I love you, and I miss you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.